Hello, criminal law fans again. Today we're going to be talking about Chapter 5 briefly here. General crimes, and these are crimes called inchoate crimes. Inchoate crimes. That's a term you may not see in this text, but I ask you specifically on your written assignments, what is an inchoate crime? So I encourage my students to watch these videos because I'm going to give you a lot of hints. I'm going to answer most of those questions that I actually ask you. So an inchoate crime is a crime of attempt. It's a crime that has not been completed. I'll give you another answer on the test. Those are punished one step less than the completed crime. So if you attempted to kill somebody and you didn't, they could charge you with attempted murder, and you could be sentenced to one step, which we saw in our last video, structured sentencing, less than you would if you had completed that murder in our case. So first off, we start with attempt. While you have to have the actus reus and the mens rea, but element 3 falls short of the completed offense. So you didn't complete it. Those are still against the law. Now you notice on pages 68 and 69 there are also some exceptions, and I'll let you read those. Next crime is solicitation. Solicitation is when someone solicits someone to commit a crime. So it may be prostitution. I'm soliciting a prostitute. It may be I'm soliciting somebody to buy drugs. A solicitation is somebody entices, advises, counsels, incites, induces, or orders other with the specific intent that the person commit the crime. So solicitation is asking somebody to commit a crime even if that crime is not carried out. Just the asking of it is the crime. Now, you may say like soliciting somebody on a computer to do something inappropriate. Once you hit the enter button, you have committed the crime, soliciting somebody to do something illegal. Now, conspiracy is very much like this. This is, again, another inchoate crime. The crime is not completed, but the difference between solicitation and conspiracy is conspiracy takes 2 or more people. Solicitation only takes 1. Okay, so that's a big deal. Conspiracy to commit an unlawful act with the intent that the agreement be carried out. So, okay, you intend on carrying out that crime. Finally, we have compounding a felony. Compounding a felony, there's some other stuff in between, but look at that. You know that there are no accessories. We've already talked about that. If you're involved in a crime, you are counted as a principal. There are accessories after the fact, as we said earlier, so that is included in here. Compounding a felony is the last thing they talk about in this chapter, and this is when another person has committed a felony and another secondary person agrees not to prosecute or inform or dismiss the prosecution in exchange for something of value. Now, this is usually talking about law enforcement officers, judges, or district attorneys or prosecutors. So you've committed a crime and you come to me and I say, I'm going to drop the charges. DAs, prosecutors do this all the time, but it's not compounding a felony. What makes it compounding a felony is when you do it for something of value. It doesn't have to be money, anything of value. Hey, I'll exchange for not putting you in prison or charging you with this crime. Let me use your truck. Let me have your truck, whatever the case may be. Compounding a felony has to be something of value, and you see that in element 4. Thank you for your time again. And next class, we'll be talking about, next video, we'll talk about homicides and or the reasonable person standard, which is very, very important here. Talk to you in a little bit. Thank you.